Thought I'd show you how I make a lamp rocket, keep the weight down. It also makes a really good size fireball for the amount of fuel that you're carrying. Um, this is just a regular plastic bottle, and I pasted it just mainly to make it look better. It doesn't need to be pasted. And it has this PEX plastic plumbing tubing inside that's filled with flash. And the end of it, I heated it with the blowtorch. I just kind of rotated it while it heated, and then I get a pair of pliers that have a parallel um, clamping mechanism, and squeezed it while it was hot and then dipped it in water, and that will sear it closed where it's watertight. And no flash is put in here until the very end, where I'm assembling all this, and I'll show you how I do that. Basically, the best bottles I found to use has a lot to do with the type of cap as well as the type of plastic. This is won't be bothered by chemicals, whatever you use in it. And the lid has a silicone seal inside versus a paper or anything like that. And what I do is I drill the hole with a Foster bit, which makes versus a twist bit, which would kind of tear it apart. And then I scuff it all up with Scotch-Brite so that epoxy can seal to it. I don't do anything inside here, I just leave that alone. Just take a knife and clean up these burrs a little bit. You can see this has got a nice soft supple silicone seal in there. And then I get some cardboard tubes that fit nice on here. And then I slip these on, and I take some 120 grit sandpaper and scuff this up. And then when I got everything all lined out ready, I make up some 2-part epoxy, and this is what I've been using. And just lather everything up, wearing some rubber gloves. Slide this up, slide that up. And this is just mainly to give you a bigger surface area against this, against the lid, so the seal doesn't get broken. Slip this one on as it's all lathered up. And I thought I had another one, but I got another one of these red tubes that I slip over that. And that will stand proud so that this motor can slip into that. And I don't epoxy the motor on at this point. I'm just telling you that's how it's attached, so that the tube on the outside has a union to connect them. And there's all kinds of different ways you could go about it with different size motors. There's all kinds of combinations you could come up with to use a 3-pound motor or a 1-pound motor, whatever you want. You can even drill out the inside of this plastic a little bit with a step drill bit. And I have like a spoolette tube that will fit nicely in there. And a 4-ounce motor will slip right onto that. And you could just do that if you wanted, but I like the wider surface area for a better seal against the lid, because that's your vulnerable area for liquid to get past. After it's all sealed up and I got the motor attached, then I just paste everything up to make it look nice. Doesn't need it. Before that's done, the tube is filled with flash. You get about 12 grams of flash inside here. And I back drill the delay on the rocket motor to spit the fire into the tube. And I put a little bit of black match there just to also help the flame front go in there. And that's about it. And what's nice about this is you don't have to put any fuel in here until the day you're going to shoot it. So you never have to worry about, is my seal holding up, you know, the shelf life of the rocket or what have you. Plus it's safer just to store it that way. And when it's on, it looks, you know, pretty much like a traditional from a distance, you know. And that's about it. This is a 4-ounce whistle motor, and when this is filled to about here, it goes about 250 feet, and it'll weigh in about 450 grams. And that's it. Just thought I'd show you a different way of doing it.